Welcome back to Brussels at the Kentucky Forum with Lexus and Toyota, and we are looking at the updated RZ or Z, depending on what market you're from. And this has just been on my channel, and we're back, and this is better. Bigger battery, more efficiency, more power. Now has the steer-by-wire. I was very interested in this one. That kind of teased it about 2 years ago. Some journalists got the opportunity to do it. They also have a manually inputted gear change kind of a thing set up. Very difficult to talk about it today when it's just a static walk around, but there will be a dynamic drive at some stage in the summer. And we're going to look at the luxury trim version, but also the F-Sport trim version. So for those that want a bit more power, and that one has that yoke steering wheel with that steer-by-wire, whereas the one we're going to look at first is just a regular standard steering wheel. Both are in that two-tone with that beautiful black bonnet in the and then the contrasting dusty silver in it. So I'm going to take the camera to point of view, but yeah, I enjoyed the Lexus RZ when I had it there recently, but specifically now this one is the 550e, so you can see that the numerical markings on it is dictating how powerful it is, etc. So let's get started. Even more aggressive front on, and with that two-tone versus its cousin the BZ4X or the CHR Plus, you have that arrow daytime running light, your modules are here and your indicators, and then that black, and then it goes down, so it's kind of like that egg timer shape, large Lexus badging, and that ribbing then down along the side. Some actual aero. And if I remember correctly, this one does have a frunk, 22 litres, super big tyres. So these are Dunlops. They are 235 50/20s, gorgeous looking, with that gloss black around the wheel arch. Kind of subdued a small, but I think it was a bit more black in the original one that I just reviewed. That's a bit stronger than the one I actually selected as well. I just found that that was a bit plasticky. 11 kilowatt of standard in AC, but you can get up to 22 kilowatt and 150 kilowatt on DC. This is the two-tone, so you've got the gloss black top half with that silver roof rails, and it doesn't have a pano sunroof. It looks like it is. No, this is the actual two-tone. Got these gorgeous Lexus handles with the sensors inside, and it just pops it open. That's going to beep out of me there now because I opened that door. That gloss black down at the bottom, kicking up then. Down at the rear, you've got those little winglets for the aero. Everything's gloss black back here. But they've tidied it up, they've nipped and tucked it. And that Lexus word mark now as well across the back. This is the RZ 500e Direct 4 all-wheel drive. That daytime running light, brake light. And then power tail lift, as you can imagine, hatch. It can now tow up to 1500 kgs. It was 750. Decent sized boot, 40-60 split, tie off points, bag hooks up at the top here. It's got an actual outlet, 220 volt outlet, and then storage in underneath. Then, oh, that's a good footwell actually. Yeah, everything feels great. Look at that beautiful brush, but also then hard plastic for the actual taking the luggage in and out. And it has that split parcel shelf then as well. Some nice aero features. Again, just taking it on that design language a bit better than the one we had a couple of weeks ago. Two-tone in the rear, kind of a micro suede. And then a gorgeous, yeah, everything just feels. Got that red light because the door is open, and some more ambient lighting then. Oh yeah, the fit and finish in this, beautiful. Heated seats on the outside with USB Type-Cs, tri-zone, and also another 220 volt, very dark, sorry, apologies. Fighting this at late into the night. Flat floor. Now, feet kind of going underneath. Let's see if I can get some light on the situation here. There we go. Definitely got the leg room. Thigh support's not bad. And then head height, I'm 6'2", 188 centimeters. So it's about 4. centimeters. It just, seats feel so good. Yeah, it's nice. Been a long day. And then up front, let's put this on. In the door, then you've got those gorgeous door handles as well for releasing all your door controls and mirror window controls as well. And then we're in head-up display. Driver display has been upgraded. Everything is electronically adjusted. We should have, well, it's on this side, the up, down, in, out presets on the actual console, the ability to open the tail lift over my left knee, odometer brightness and reset. And then continue. Let's go to English. Do not link. Continue. And then I agree. You've got the ability for changing the temperature on screen, physical on-off button for the volume, cameras and shortcut buttons, wireless charging pad down underneath, 2 USB Type-Cs and 1 for data. If you're looking for one of the mirroring apps, your control would affect large cup holders, no glove box like the BZ4X. Look at that door. Beautiful. And those seats, real two-way butterfly glove box. Yeah, nice, large steering wheel as well. So we're going to have a look over here. You can see it past the chairs at the F Sport version of it, because that is the regular steering wheel. And so it comes in 4 trims. The entry-level trim will only have a traditional steering wheel with linkages, and then the luxury trim, which this one is, will have the ability of having steer-by-wire with a round steering wheel, I believe. And then the F Sport one over here has that yoke steering wheel. Head height for me, about 4 centimeters as well. Real down low. The shoulder line is kind of high actually. When you look at it from down here, you do feel definitely hunkered down in the seat. Right, that is the luxury trim. Let's go and have a look at the, get out of the car, that's beeping at me, at the F Sport version. This is the F Sport version, so it's stylistically slightly different, but in the two-tone it's kind of hard to see it, but different alloy wheels. This is the Dunlops, and size-wise we are, oh god, I can never find the size, 20-inch, 235 50/20s with the F Sport badging on that charging port there. This one has the two-tone door handles. Gloss black all around the place like we have on the other one, but look at these spoilers at the back here. Kind of get a better angle so that you can see them, yeah. More aggressive gloss black on the rear. And this is the 550e, whereas the luxury trim comes in the 500e. More glass black up here. Really, the talking point is going to be that yoke steering wheel. And you can see it here. I'm not sure what pygmy was in here before me, but you can see there's F Sport down on the actual bottom of it at the 6 o'clock position. And then it also has the manually inputted gear selector. So there's a simulated 8-gear selector system in it. This one has, instead of glass, or that wood effect, it has more like a carbon fiber weave. And the seats have blue stitching in them. So this is fully leather with some nubuck in the side bolsters. Like it needs to be driven. Did an interview with the head of Lexus Europe today as well, and asking about like Lexus or traditional buyers, big loyalty within them. Like, what do we hear in feedback with regards to this yoke steering wheel? And he goes, yes, it looks different, but getting people into it and driving it, once they go steer by wire, because what it does is the faster you go, it changes the weighting of the actual steering wheel. They said once you drive it for 20 minutes, half an hour, very difficult to go back to your traditional, and we would have heard that from other electric vehicles that have steer-by-wire. Not too many of them out there, and people go, oh God, I could never drive a vehicle that has steer-by-wire. Steer-by-wire has been used in airplanes for lots of years, decades, and works the vast majority of the time. In the press conference, somebody asked about redundancies, and there's a dual component and there's a redundancy checker as well. So there's always elements within the system double checking what's picking up what, and if something fails, it bypasses itself as well. So they're thinking about that. There's probably more redundancies in this than there is in your actual vehicle if the steering linkage breaks for whatever reason. Hopefully you've enjoyed that look around the Lexus RZ or Z. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit the like button, leave a comment, share the video, and remember, if you think an EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. Thank you very much for watching.